Welcome to a video that I know many of you have been waiting for. This is the Midnight Studios application video. Yay! It has been a while since the Midnight Studios applications were open, so now's your chance to body act, build, or make skins for Midnight Studios. I'll be walking you through the application in a moment to show you what's on it and how to fill it out. However, before I do that, I just want to mention a few key issues that I believe we all need to be aware of. First and foremost, applications will only be accepted from December 20th to December 30th. If you miss the deadline, your application will not be considered. I'm so sorry, but that's the deadline. We also kindly ask that you refrain from approaching my DMs or anyone else's in the studio to inquire about whether we've received your application or whether we'll accept you, because we can all handle that on our own. Additionally, there is no need to apply for the studio more than once. So please make sure your first application is complete before submitting it. We will review all submissions, so there is no need to apply more than once or twice or 3 times. You get the idea. Let's move on to the prerequisites, or positions for body actors. All actors are required to attend body acting sessions in the studio unless they provide us with a legitimate excuse for why they cannot do so. If you skip repeated sessions without a good excuse, you will be fired from the studio. Builders. Builders are expected to attend all building sessions to help prepare sets for the roleplay, big and small. In order for us to see what degree of building you are at, it is necessary for you to attach pictures of your previous builds in the application. And we can tell if the photographs are from Google, so don't do that. Script writers. Writers in the studio are expected to deliver writing assignments on time, unless a legitimate excuse is provided. You must show us previous work you have done so we can see where you're at in your writing. When you write a script for Midnight Studios, the script is owned by Midnight Studios, not you. Now that you know all the rules, roles, and requirements, it's time to move on to the application.
When starting the application process, you will be met with this Google form page. The first question to the application is, what is your Discord user? This is how we will be able to contact you if you get accepted, and this is how we will overall be communicating with you. The second question is, what role are you applying for? For example, the roles available here are builders, body actors, script writers, and the blockbuster crew. The third question is, what would you like us to call you? This is just our way of respecting what you would like to be called and just our way of communicating with you. The next question is your age. This is very important because we want a mature team. We want people to be able to communicate. The next question is your pronouns. This is very important because we want to address you for who you are. The last question on this page is, will you be active within the studio? This is very important because we just overall want to know if you are or aren't. In the next page, you will see the Welcome Committee tab. The first question is, are you able to collaborate with the staff and follow instructions? This is just us being able to know if you are able to collaborate and follow instructions in the studio. The second question after that one is asking about your experience. If you do have experience making role plays, this is the place where you would share all about that so we know where you are at. The question after that is, would you consider yourself welcoming? This is just so we know if you are a very outgoing person or not, and again, it's good to be truthful with these things so we are able to pick the most authentic people. The last question on this page is, what would you do if someone new joined? This is just so we know if you are very outgoing and just so we get an idea of your personality and how you would react. This next page is for body actors and whether or not you have past experience in body acting for Minecraft roleplays. If so, please tell us the studio you have body acted for, or give us their contact information, or put any links of your body acting. This next page is for script writers. The first question is, are you able to collaborate with a lead writer? This is just asking so that we know if you are able to take instructions from a VIP writer or someone who will be giving you instructions. The next question after that is to give an example of what type of scripts you can do. This can be any genre, this can be horror or romance. This is just so we get an idea of what type of scripts you like writing or just your writing in general. This last question is where you will be able to paste the link to any scripts you've written before so that we can read them and get an idea of how your writing is. Finally, the blockbuster crew. This is where you are able to share your experience with Blockbuster because we know that the program could get a little complicated. So it's very important that you prove to us that you are able to conduct these mods because you will be part of the filming crew. And finally, the most important page is getting to know you, because at the end of the day, we want to know our team and we want to know our applicants just as much as we would love to work on role plays. So the first question is, why do you think you're a good fit for this team? It is important that you answer this question in full honesty. If it's because you like the logo, then write that. If it's because you are excited to start something new, just be completely honest and tell us why you would think you are a good fit for this team. The next question is, do you have an open schedule? If not, please choose the days that you are mostly free. This question is very important because we need to be able to know when you are available to work or when you are not available to work. It's just an idea so we can base meetings and everything around your guys' schedule. The question after that is obviously, what time are you available? This is so we know what time to host meetings and to gather people and overall manage to do things in a time where people are free. Lastly, tell us about yourself. What do you do on your free time? This is where we want to know your hobbies. Everything that is yourself needs to go into this section so we know who you are. At the end of the day, we want to know our teammates and we want to know the people who will be working for our studio. So this is very important to us. Lastly, we hope you enjoyed this small short video that the studio put together for us today, just to kind of prove what we are capable of and what we do here. At the end of the day, we want the best people on our team and we want people who bring the best energy and people who are hardworking. So if you think that is you, please go ahead and apply with the link down below. Finally, thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait for you to see our projects coming very soon. See you later.